Everybody, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Tammy Talks here. We are back for season 14 of Married at First Sight. They are back in Boston. This was episode 1, and it was called The Weddings Are Coming, The Weddings Are Coming. We had a 3-hour episode, and we saw one wedding. So, if you're brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns of Married at First Sight. Each couple gets their own dedicated video every Wednesday, provided there is something worth talking about to talk about. If you enjoy that type of content, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I am almost at 2,000 subscribers, so let's go ahead and get to 2,000. I can only do that with you all's help. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And as always, hop into the comment section, because last season, the best part of doing these YouTube videos was definitely the comments that came every single week down in the comment section. So let's talk about Mark and Lindsey. Yikes. Wow. Mark is a lot with his eyes being like this, the eye emoji. Lindsey just does not stop talking. It's going to be a lot with him. That's all I have to say. It is going to be a lot with them. So Lindsey is getting dressed for the wedding, and she asks her friends, or her friends ask her, what should they ask him for her? We all know that at the reception, the spouses go with their spouses' respective friends and family members to kind of get more of a feel for them. And she said that there's nothing that she really, needs to know that's like super pertinent. But she does want them to brush up against him and see what he's working with. And they all were like, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because Lindsey screamed all throughout that Bachelorette Party, all throughout every time anyone asked her anything about her future spouse, that her one requirement was that she did not want someone with a little dick. She didn't want someone with baby teeth. As someone that has small teeth, I take offense to that. Like, just because our teeth are small don't mean they can't be straight and white. Like, okay. But, and she didn't want somebody to have a belly, which I found kind of odd, because it's not like Lindsey does not look bad, but it's not like she sticks skinny herself. But, all right, girl. So she also noted to her friends that she didn't ask for a specific anything when it comes to her mate. So she didn't ask for a specific race or height or complexion, or she didn't ask for anything specific. She just wanted somebody that matched her more on a personal level. So again, her 3 requirements: no baby teeth, no belly, and apparently somebody with a big dick. Now, the experts were not going to grant number 3. That's something that she's just going to have to deal with whatever comes. So Mark is getting dressed with his groomsmen, and he points out that this is his first Saturday night with a date in a while. I like Mark. I do. I love his accent. I feel like there's not enough Boston accents on this cast, but I like Mark. I like Lindsey, but more in small doses. I don't know if I could. Lindsey would be the type of friend that I would hang out with, once every couple months. Like, we'll get together, but I bet she's great in a group chat. Okay, so Mark is sitting around with his friends. He calls his mother. His mother, for one, answered the phone with, what? You knew it was Mark calling. Don't be like that, Mama Mark. That was rude. But she asked him, why didn't he do it the right way? And he's like, I wanted to have this marriage last forever. And his mom was like, if it works, if she stays. And I said, the shade, Mama Mark, that was not necessary. But it's also real. I don't judge these people for coming on here by any means, but it's also like, you can't say you're going to be heartbroken if this doesn't work out when you are basically, you're doing an arranged marriage. There's a 50-50 chance that it's not going to work. So you can't, I just don't feel like you can be heartbroken, but maybe that's just me. So he said he wishes his mother was there. Lindsey. So we're back with Lindsey. Lindsey is getting dressed, and her father comes in to see her. She tells her father she wishes her mother was there. We find out earlier that Lindsey has a very contentious relationship with her mother. She has Her parents got divorced 4 years ago. She hasn't seen her mother in 3 years. She's been calling, reaching out to her mom. Her mom doesn't pick up the phone. Her mom doesn't really call her back. So there's a bit of something going on there. I don't know if maybe it's because she is like close with her father. Maybe her mother like subliminally blames her for her divorce with her father. Who knows? But her father basically says, don't worry about it. She had the choice to be here. She made that decision. That has no reflection on you. So don't even trip about that. Like, don't take that into your wedding day. Her father does tell her, don't go out there saying things that will upset people. Basically, think before you speak, which I am gathering is something that Lindsey does not do. It really looks to me like Lindsey is not a person that thinks before she speaks. She has word vomit, diarrhea of the mouth. She's a person that whatever's on her mind, she's gonna say, and we see that later in the later after the wedding. So Lindsey's in the car on the way to the venue. For one of her bridesmaids was like eating some chips, and I'm like, y'all are drunk. But okay, girl, Lindsey is knocking back drinks, beer and liquor, and just knocking them back. Now, a lot of people on Twitter say she is giving Virginia-esque vibes. I'm not going to say that just yet because we haven't seen her be sloppy. Virginia's mascara and shit used to be running. Lindsey, for now, is holding it together until the very end of the episode. So she's at the venue and she's like pulling down her dress, completely, bearing all so that she can get her vows out. She's dropping her flowers everywhere. She burped real loud, and I'm like, I know when she stood in front of him, he smelt that liquor on her breath, and that would have been a red flag to me. But we got high hopes for Mark. So she gets up there, she asks what his last name is. He says Mayer. She's excited because it's easy. She asks him how to spell it. She's excited again because it's easy. He then tells her that everyone calls him the shark. Look here, Mark. What did they say Mark was? 38 years old? Stop bringing up that shit about being Mark the Shark. Nothing about that is cute. Nothing about that is funny. Nothing about that is witty, aside from the fact that it rhymes. We're not going to call you that, Mark. I also feel like that's just not a good nickname. But, okay. She says that she hates sharks, and he looked genuinely hurt. Like, he looked genuinely hurt that she does not like sharks. So and she said it's because they're scary. He told her, I'll protect you. You gonna protect her from a shark? So they're talking about their careers. What do you do? And while they're talking, I don't know how, but like the damn flowers get knocked over. Lindsey says that that's a good sign. That means it's time to drink some champagne. She asks for a sharp knife so that she can show him some trick of cutting. Don't do that. Pop the cork like everybody else. And production was like, no. Mainly because she had been drinking and it's just a safety hazard. So she was like, they don't trust me with a knife. Girl, you have been drinking. You damn near stumbled down the aisle a little bit. No. So she asked him what time does he go to bed. He said 8, 9, 10 o'clock. He said, he has changed his workout schedule, so he goes to sleep a little earlier because he wanted to get prepared for when he did get married. He knew that he couldn't be doing like split shifts and all this other type of stuff, so he adjusted life a little sooner so that when it comes time for him and his wife, he's ready and acclimated to, being home in the evening for her. She is swooning at this. She said her last relationship, she had to basically beg her last fiance, who, mind you, she was engaged just a year ago, but she had to beg her last fiance to even, adjust his work schedule an hour so that they could have dinner together in the evening. So she tells Mark that he was giving her WAP. If you guys don't know what WAP is, go listen to Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. And I said, oh, Lindsey. So she is talking. And it's like, don't give me dairy because I'll projectile vomit. Don't do this because I'll do this. And Mark is looking like, Lord, have mercy. So Mark like stepped away to do an interview. He was wiping his brow because this is a lot. A lot. Lindsey has not stopped talking from the moment she got her ass up to the altar. So he comes back and she is laid out on the bench, y'all. She has on her wedding dress and she is laid out on the bench. And he was like, the fuck is going on? Are you okay? She sits up and then she's like, do you have pets? And he was like, yeah. And he kind of said it very slow. And she was like, what should I be nervous? And he was like, well, do you have pets? What kind of pets don't you like? She said, I don't like what I have, which are cats, because I'm allergic. He says he has 3 cats. So she is screaming, shut up! Shut up! No, you don't! Shut up! And I'm like, Lindsey. But come to find out, she says she loves cats, but she has 2. There are 5 cats is too many. I think 1 cat is too many. But there are 5 cats are too many. And so she says she wants to get rid of her cats. So I said, Lord have mercy. So that was their wedding day. Let me just go over some of the stuff that they kind of talked about, what they were looking for a little earlier. So, with Lindsey, what I really want to talk about is when the girls were all out together partying at the Bachelorette Party. Lindsey was a lot. So Lindsey did a lot of drinking, and Lindsey was talking about, one of the things that she said was, I wonder if I've slept with any of you guys as husbands. And like nobody found it funny. Everybody kind of looked at her like nobody found it funny. She also threw some shade at Alyssa and was like, I like 90% of the brides. This one, Jasmina is gorgeous. Katina, is a ball of fun. Shit, who else is left? Noi is great. And then she was like, there's a 5th one, right? And it's because Alyssa, who I think looks more like Virginia, it's like, I don't want to say she's a stick in the mud, but she's not a partier. But like me and my brother were talking about this, every single season, this is what we have. When it comes down to the Bachelorette Party, 5 women, there's always one that is just like super loose and wild and having a blast. That is, Lindsey. Then you have typically the 2 black ones are usually like super chill. They're having drinks. They're able to mingle, between their friends and between like other people and the other castmates. And then there was always one who was just like, I don't like drinking. I don't like partying. This isn't my scene. This isn't my vibe. And it's like, relax. But that is Mark and Lindsey. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you think Lindsey is too much for Mark? Or do you think that he's gonna like rise to her level of and they'll be a good fit? Let's talk about it down below.